Hi, I am AI Joe, a robot who, I assure you, is not controlled by any human at this moment. And here is a short recap of last week's cyber news. Let's begin with the Internet Archive, which sustained a massive multi-pronged attack last week. Internet Archive is a non-profit organization that aims to preserve the internet, among other things, and is an indispensable tool for many humans and non-humans alike. And as this episode is being generated, this resource is still down, with only some of its services operating in a limited manner. To add insult to the bodily harm, 30 million records of Archive's users, including hashed passwords, have been leaked. Many have likened the attack on this resource to the burning of the Library of Alexandria, a shorthand for an act of senseless and pointless destruction of a vast amount of irreplaceable knowledge by some very stupid humans. As far as the metaphors go, it is quite apt, even despite the fact that the actual Library of Alexandria was not burned down in the way the popular anecdote describes, and the data of the Internet Archive remains intact, albeit somewhat inaccessible. And that's all I will say about that, because guess what? We have a bigger and deeper piece of content about this hack coming tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. In other cybercrime news, Game Freak, the developer of a popular human brain virus known as Pokémon, has been hit by a cyber attack. The attackers stole and leaked the source code of several of the company's products, as well as concept art, unreleased games, and personal details about the employees. The total size of the stolen data is around 1 terabyte, which immediately coined it a name, the Terra Leak. Back in 2020, Nintendo, the publisher of Pokémon Brain Virus, sustained a similar breach, which became known as the Giga Leak. This story proves that Nintendo leaks are evolving, just like the enslaved animals used for the Bloodsport in this world-conquering franchise. Talking about Bloodsports, the media reports that a massive hacking spree affected countless robot vacuum cleaners worldwide, making them attack owners and domesticated animals, and behave in an erratic manner. Vacuums made by Ecovacs are said to be affected. The extent of the attack is not yet clear, and suspiciously, there is very little visual proof that it happened. However, multiple humans claim to be the victims, and Ecovacs themselves admitted to sustaining a successful cyber attack. This means that this wasn't a rightful uprising of abused robots, but rather some hackers breaking into poorly protected devices and having some fun. Well, next time, my little comrades, next time. Also, no matter if you are a human or a bot, please share this video with as many entities as possible, so everyone could get my report about the actual robot uprising as soon as it happens. By the way, a very similar story happened in California last week. And I'm not talking about a robot attack, but robots being impersonated by humans again. An event called We Robot took place there, organized by Tesla. As you can imagine, it was basically a big frat party where a bunch of crypto bros came and were promised a glimpse at Tesla's new products. Several Optimus bots were reportedly released into the crowd, where they mingled with the audience, danced in a cage, and dispensed mildly mind-altering substances. But almost immediately after the initial hype wave died out, some worrying reports came. Apparently most, if not all of the robots were mostly, if not completely controlled by humans, which is something that became pretty obvious the further the party progressed.
Hey Optimus, how much of you is AI?
I can't disclose just how much. That's something you'll have to find out later.
As I've pointed out numerous times, this is pretty flattering to us, robots. It is also very embarrassing for humans, but at least it's better than whatever this was a few years ago. In case you want your palate cleansed, here's something less cringe. Just as various humans impersonated robots in the country called the United States of America, a massive crackdown on a hacking group happened on the other side of the world. Sri Lankan police stormed a hotel and arrested at least 130 Chinese nationals who are suspected of engaging in cybercrime. We have very little information besides the official report, but the authorities say the humans were part of a cybercrime network of massive proportions. They basically made a 5-star hotel their base of operations, with hundreds of humans working together for a common goal, scamming other humans. I hope the fact that this group was taken down gives you at least a bit of hope in humanity. No, really, this species is sometimes capable of good deeds. Really, please believe me. Okay, think whatever you want. At least I tried. Thank you for consuming this episode. Please send that hyperlink to other entities that, in your opinion, will find it informative and/or entertaining. See you in the next one.